Super Mario Galaxy is. I honestly don't know how to describe the feelings this game invoked within me the first time I played it. Like, I genuinely can't find the words to describe the whole vibe at that point in time of my life. Mario Galaxy to me is something more than just a game. It's a part of my life that has actually, believe it or not, somewhat shaped me into who I am today. This game still holds a special place in my heart to this very day, being part of some of the best childhood memories I still look back to fondly. I mean, just listening to the soundtrack alone hits me like a truck with such nostalgic and warm, comfy vibes, reminding me of how simple and easy life was. But the game is more than just nostalgic to me. As I stated earlier, the game actually somewhat shaped me into who I am today. And in this video, I am not only going to explain why this game holds such a special place in my heart to this very day, but also pay tribute to the best era of my entire life. TLDR, at school I was made fun of for being a Nintendo/Mario fan, so I spent my entire 5th grade year away from playing such childish games, and tried becoming more popular in my class. Long story short, it actually worked at first, until middle school started where I got into some trouble for acting up. Basically, my way of acting more likable was by being the very thing that made me feel insecure to begin with. So yeah. But around November that year, I started feeling very nostalgic in particular for Mario Galaxy, and one night, I booted up the game, and I felt like myself again. I know it's kinda corny to say this, but in a way, I feel like this game somewhat saved me. Upon playing this game once again, I remembered all those fun times I had the prior year. Let me highlight some of my best memories playing this game for the first time real quick. When I first started playing this game back during Christmas of 2011, I remember upon hearing that storybook music that this game was going to be something special. I was introduced to Mario Galaxy a couple months prior, back when I attempted to play the game at school. Yes, my school allowed us to play Wii games during recess. Jealous much? Anyways, all I remember was not knowing how the motion controls worked and constantly dying to Beach Bowl Galaxy's 3rd mission. Oh, and that stupid rolling ball mission, but then again, who didn't struggle with that one as a kid? Anyways, as I was playing Mario Galaxy, my mom came into the living room to see the new game I was playing, and from what I can recall, even she was somewhat captivated by the opening cinematic with Bowser lifting Peach's castle. So that's how you know when you have a good opening cinematic, like, god damn, they did not have to go this hard. Like, oh my god. I remember Honey Hive Galaxy and loving the bee suit a lot, as well as the music and vibes. I remember struggling a lot on certain missions like Sweet Sweet Galaxy, Rolling Green Galaxy, and just certain missions in general that I often felt too afraid to attempt. I remember running around Beach Bowl Galaxy for hours on end, pretending like it was the Bahamas, a place me and my family used to travel to every summer. I remember beating my first Bowser fight and feeling so happy to unlock the other part of the observatory. Oh, and by the way, I was so determined to find out what the unlit area of the observatory looked like that the night prior to me beating Bowser, I dreamt of possibilities as to what it could look like. I remember loving pretty much every single level in the Bedroom Dome, especially the Gusty Garden Galaxy with that impeccable, majestic music. I remember the final star I got before getting to unlock the final battle level with Bowser. It was this one, by the way. I remember right before I unlocked that level, I thought this third fight with Bowser would have a different weakness because the yellow toad was dreaming. Bowser's weakness is And I was right! I was right, man. I popped off so hard when my prediction was proven right until the third phase. Even still, we take those. But one thing that stood out to me the most with my first playthrough of the game was how melancholic it often made me feel. And I think a huge part of that was Rosalina's storybook. Especially, in particular, Chapter 7.
I'm sorry.
The music changes. With the text. She's sleeping under a tree on a hill. I remember fully knowing exactly what this meant, and I don't remember if my eyes watered up then or later, but to this day, I still sometimes think about that moment and begin feeling, well, I just feel again, you know? Back to the main reason why I wanted to make this video to begin with. Other than the aesthetics and music, which I don't need to gush on about because, I mean, come on, do you need me to explain why this game's soundtrack is peak? In case you were curious though, my favorite galaxy aesthetically right now is Drip Drop Galaxy. I even made a whole Illustrator project for it for one of my college classes. Here it is, by the way. But how did this game save me exactly? Well, it wasn't just this game that did all the work alone, but also a certain content creator I happened to stumble into when my break started.
Hey guys, Missmaster1 here, and welcome back, finally, to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. It's been, I don't know, how long,
I don't know if YouTube recommended me this video, or if I found it upon searching Mario Galaxy on YouTube, but this video, the one playing right now, was my introduction to this whole thing. All of this. It was my first glance at, how do I put it? This video made me realize that I was not alone in liking Mario games and that people, older people, shared a similar interest with me. And it was at that very moment when I realized that I should just be myself and enjoy what I want to. And so I did. "10 years ago, when I was still a child, I never truly realized how special this era of my life was. While I definitely appreciated it, I didn't realize that, in a way, this was when my life peaked. That Christmas, the whole family came over, and we got to spend Christmas together, having fun playing in the snow, drinking hot chocolate, staying at Grandma's house, watching movies, staying up late at night. All of it now feels like a previous life, with how much things have changed since. To this day, I still remember my first night staying up late watching YouTube videos, in particular, Mist's Mario Galaxy playthrough, and when I stopped watching, I realized it was snowing outside again. But even though I consider this era to be the peak of my life, I can't stay in the past forever. For 10 years now, I have compared how things are now to how they were then. And I feel that due to that mindset, I have missed out on so much, so many opportunities and chances to make new, even better memories. I will forever be grateful to this era of my life and to all the people who made it so special for me. But I feel it's time to move on now. So with that, I dedicate this tribute as one final thank you to the best moments of my whole life. Thank you, Christmas 2013, Thank you to all the people who made it so special for me. And finally, thank you, Mario Galaxy, for all the amazing memories. Thank you.